Kamusta mga ate, kuya, beshi? Si Chari po ito mula sa The Sun, Moon, Stars, PH Tarot. Ipapaalam ko lang po na ito po ay isang general read o pangkalahatang pagbabasa at maaring hindi lahat ay magtugma sa inyong sitwasyon. I-check din nyo ang inyong Moon, Rising at Venus sign. Baka doon mas tumugma ang read para sa inyo. At kung ang mensahe ay tama sa inyo, paki-like lang po at mag-subscribe kung hindi pa ninyo ito ginagawa. Okay, mag-umpisa na po tayo. Hello po mga ate, kuya, beshi. Kamusta na po kayo? Andito na naman po ako para gumawa ng another reading. And this time, marami po tayong mga importanteng topics na tatahakin. At ito, ang reading na to ay para sa sign ng Taurus. Ito na po kasi ang aking Christmas gift sa inyo. Kaya ang mga topics na dapat nating tanungin sa read ay ang kung ano yung pakiramdam ng person nyo tungo sa'yo, anong aksyon ang dapat gawin, paano kanila tinitignan, ano yung mga hamon na hinaharap ng person mo sa relasyon na ito, ano ang minahal ng person mo sa iyo, ang kailangan o ang pag-asa pagdating sa iyo, ano yung ayaw ng person mo sa iyo, ang tunay na intention ng person mo sa iyo, ano yung meron kayo mutually, at saka ano yung pinakamahusay na posibleng resulta sa inyong dalawa o sa inyong relasyon. Medyo mahaba-haba po itong read na to ngayon. Taurus, ang cards ay Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, the Magician, at Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Ang Three of Swords is syempre po ito ay tungkol sa mga pains, sa frustration o sa mga naranasan ng yung nararanasan na mga pains or frustration or heartache sa isang relationship. So kung ano yung pakiramdam tungo sa'yo ng person mo is ito yon, na naging something na painful yung relationship. Parang ngayon, nakakaramdam siya ng sakit o depression kasi merong nangyari sa relationship nyo kung bakit parang ganito yung naging energy na lumalabas no umpisang card. Mamaya i-explain natin, i-verify natin or clarify natin bakit lumabas tong card na to. But sa sinasabing sa ngayon, may pinagdadaanan yung person mo o something to do sa relationship. So ito yung nararamdaman o pakiramdam ng person mo tungo sa'yo is nagiging frustrating yung relationship. Masakit. Either nagkahiwalay kayo, nagkagalit kayo, nagkaroon kayo ng sagutan, samaan ng loob, kung bakit merong ganitong energy na lumalabas. Now, yung sumunod is, ano yung action na dapat gawin? Ang card na nakuha natin dito is Eight of Swords. So, ang Eight of Swords kasi is, makikita mo dito, napaka-obvious na naka-blindfold yung person, nakatali, na pakiramdam niya na siya isang prisoner o isang hindi makagalaw, may mga limitasyon. Pero kung titignan mo, anytime, pwede naman niya alisin yung blindfold na yan, tsaka yung sa kamay niya. Kasi hindi naman siya totally talagang sabihin natin naka-cage, no? Hindi siya nakakulong. Ang sinasabi dito is kailangan lang buksan ang paningin. Kailangan kumilos o get yourself out of this mindset. Kasi sword is all about thoughts and logic or communication. You need to get yourself out of that mentality or this energy and be able to, do action, be able to communicate properly. See what it needs to be seen. Alisin mo yung blindfold mo. Alisin mo yung tali sa kamay. Blindfold kasi kailangan mo makita ang totoo. Kailangan magkaroon ng clarity kung anong may bagay man ay hindi kayo napagkasunduan o hindi maging o meron kayong napag-awayan o pinagka-diskusyonan o any differences na namuo kung bakit nagkaroon tayo ng Three of Swords. Yung naging rason bakit nagkaroon ng Three of Swords na energy. Kailangan lang, ibig sabihin pareho kayo. If kung ikaw ang Taurus ang nagkaroon ng problem na ganito o yung person mo or both of you have contributed bakit nagkaroon ng ganitong pain is you need to both take off your blindfold and face each other to be able to have that heart-to-heart conversation. Yun yung magiging action na dapat yung gawin. So, yung susunod is paano ka nila tinitignan. So, how does the person sees you? Knight of Pentacles. So, Knight of Pentacles is napakabagal ng yung pagkilos. Napaka-strategic mo kasi hindi ka basta-basta magbibigay aksyon sa isang bagay na hindi mo sigurado o hindi naplanuhan, hindi na pag-isipan mabuti. Okay, so yun yung paano tingin nila sa'yo. Ano yung hamon ng person mo na hinaharap tungkol sa relasyon na to? It was represented by the Ten of Pentacles. So, ang Ten of Pentacles is having it all pagdating sa relationship. Yung tinatawag nila na yung having that legacy, no? Pagdating sa pag-establish ang relationship, you have established already yung material things, you have a good family, yung pera mo is sapat para sa pamilya, to a point na even sa pagtanda mo, okay yung family mo, okay yung mga anak mo, okay yung apo mo. In other words, you are financially abundant and contented. Okay? So, ito yung hamon ng person mo ngayon. Perhaps, pagdating sa Pentacles o sa kaperahan, sa kabuhayan, hindi nyo pa, o ito yung gusto nyong maabot. But sa ngayon, hindi pa. So, kaya nagiging challenge. Now, ano yung minahal o ginusto yung person mo sa'yo? We have the card of Judgment. Okay, so ang Judgment is, ito yung person mo, ang nakikita niya sa'yo is, ang pinakaminamahal niya sa'yo o yung pinaka nagustuhan niya sa'yo is, alam mo kung ano yung gusto mong gawin. You're very clear of what you wanted to do. You know, pagdating sa kung anong direksyon ka sa pupunta. This is something to do with a renewal. Yung sabihin natin, dahil judgment, binibigyan ka ng second chance. Ang nakikita ng person mo sa'yo is, you are very fair. You give second chances. Hindi ka close-minded, you know. You provide a very logical mind kasi alam mo yung gusto mo, no. You know the direction that you're going through, or you're going to go through, or yung path na pupuntahan mo. You're very clear about that, at yun yung nagustuhan sa'yo ng person mo sa'yo. Ang kanilang pag-asa pagdating sa'yo. So ano yung mga hopes ng person mo? Ano yung kanilang pag-asa pagdating sa iyo? Ano yung mga hopes ng person mo pagdating sa relationship? Ito yung Ace of Cups. Of course, a new beginning. A new beginning in love. So, kung before, sabihin natin, ang nangyari is, nagkaroon kayo ng sagutan, differences, nagkahiwalay kayo, nagkagalit kayo, o nag-cool off muna kayo. Ito ngayon yung parang pinag-aasa, o ito yung inaasa, o ito yung pag-asa ng person mo na darating sa relationship niya, na magkaroon kayo ng new beginning pagdating sa love. Ano yung ayaw ng person mo sa'yo? Is represented by the energy or the card of the magician. Ang magician po is having all the tools na binigay ni God para magamit mo ito pagdating sa mga bagay-bagay na makakatulong sa iyong buhay. Ito ay magaling mag-manifest. So, yung ayaw niya sa'yo, since you have all the advantage of making that move, ang mga iniisip mo is hindi naayon sa nagugustuhan niya o dapat niyang gawin, o yung mga bagay-bagay na wini-wish niya para sa relationship. Yun yung ayaw niya sa'yo. Yung hindi mo ginagamit yung tamang powers mo, o yung binigay sa yung mga tools para mas mapabuti pa yung relationship. Ang totoong intensyon ng person mo sa inyo is the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is, ang intention niya is really for you and your person to have a very happy relationship. Yung talagang fulfilling. Yung talagang masaya kayo, na satisfied kayo sa lahat ng bagay. Kasi kung titignan mo, ang ganda ng card, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups. Very nice cards, no? Yun yung intention niya. Talagang magkaroon kayo ng maging masaya. Have the total happiness of love, contentment, abundance. And then, ano yung kayo mutually? Ano yung meron kayo pareho? Na kuha nating card is the Knight of Swords. Ito ay kung makikita mo, very fast, no, yung movement na itong knight na to. Ang gusto niya ay magkaroon ng isang dialogue o isang pag-uusap na para magkaroon kayo mutually ng isang understanding kung ano man yung any indifferences na pagdaanan nyo. So pareho kayo, you wanted action, you wanted movement sa relationship. And then, ang pinakamagandang o pinakamahusay na posibleng resulta sa inyong dalawa o sa inyong relationship, ang pinapakita dito is the Four of Pentacles. This is basically holding on kung whatever you have. In other words, you have to hold on sa relationship na to if you wanted to continue. Hold on to those emotions. Hold on sa thoughts na magkabalikan kayo. Okay? Okay, so ika-clarify natin bakit andito yung Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords is clarified by the King of Swords and Five of Cups. So, itong heartache na to, something to do with yung King of Swords kasi is very, very logical. No, straight to the point, wanted to be able to speak about the truth, wanted to know the truth, and wanted all honesty pagdating sa relationship. And I could see that there is a regret, regret of not being able to tell everything o to lay parang mapag-usapan lahat o maging klaro lahat ng bagay-bagay. So may regrets ang nangyari. Hindi kayo nakapag-usap o hindi na sabi lahat ng dapat sabihin, kaya may regret. Kaya kayo nagkaroon ng differences o pag-aaway o paghihiwalay o ba't nagkaroon ng frustration pagdating sa relationship na to. Pwede rin na napag-usapan yung something to do with the past, having regrets in the past, kung bakit nagko-contribute yun sa present moment. Maybe because what happened in the past was not totally been discussed. May mga lihim na hindi nasasabi. And nung nalaman siya, maybe it's about time that there's a need to discuss about it. Kaya hinihingi nung relationship na to o yung with the King of Swords energy na maging ilabas mo na o lay everything on the table and sabihin mo na lahat ng mga bagay-bagay na dapat malaman sa relasyon na ito. So in other words, your honesty is being required here. Either you or your person. Now, yung action na dapat gawin, of course, we got the Eight of Swords. Yung dito pala, mabalik ko lang, is kung bakit nagkaroon ng ganitong energy is dahil ang tanong natin dito, ano yung pakiramdam ng person mo tungo sa'yo is you haven't really said everything clearly. So yung parang you have your regrets sa past relationship and you haven't really spoken the truth. So yun yung pakiramdam. Ang tingin o nararamdaman ng person mo sa'yo is you haven't really spoken the truth with regards to those past relationships that you had. Kasi kung titignan mo, Three of Swords, Three of Cups na nakatumba. So ito yung mga nakatumbang cups is representing all the past relationships that you had na frustrating sa'yo, na nakadulot sa'yo ng pain, which is all these three swords. Pero ang hindi mo tinitingnan is the Two of Cups on your back na ito na yon. Two of Cups is having that mutual love or relationship with your current person. Ito yon. You haven't really looked at it na dapat, in other words, the attention that you should be giving is with this current one kasi ito na yung totoo. But rather, you are focusing on sa past hurt. That's why you need to be able to let it out and be honest about it sa person mo. Pag-usapan nyo to. There's a conversation that needs to happen para ma-clear out itong energy na to. That's why andito yung King of Swords. King of Swords is always requiring or needing that honesty, that heart-to-heart conversation, that clarity pagdating sa mga bagay-bagay. Everything with him has to be very rational and logical. So, pag-iisip to. Sa isip niya kasi, hindi klaro lahat. So, kailangan maklaro ito, mga bagay na to. Okay? So, if I could, yung explanation ko. Ngayon, dito to continue sa action na dapat gawin. So, you need one more card. Is the Tower. Okay, so the action that needs to happen is clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Tower. So yung sinasabi natin kanina na you just have to take off that blindfold and be able to have that discussion because it is leading you for that ending. Something shocking will happen. Okay, something Tower kasi is something that would require change. Something shocking that would happen, in a way na dapat na magkaroon na ng ending. This is really asking na matapos na itong energy na to na hindi mo you refuse to see or you refuse to face yung dapat na gawin. So this is what's requiring na magkaroon na ng ending para definitely maalis na itong o magkaroon na ng way o mag-umpisa na kayo na mag-usap, to have that discussion that I've been telling you para magkaroon na ng clarity. Ayun, bakit andito yung Knight of Pentacles? Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Wands, Page of Swords, and Justice. So in here, dito ang tanong is paano kanila tinitignan? So, dahil nga mabagal ka magdesisyon pagdating sa mga bagay na dapat mong bigyan ng aksyon, is something to do kasi ang pinaplano mo is magkaroon ng maayos na foundation, no? Ang gusto mo is pagdating sa relationship, of course, establish na kayo, maayos kayo. You have more or less a very stable foundation para pag nag-decide ka na to go through with this, yung maayos na lahat, yung sa pag-iisip mo, sure ka na ito na, and of course pagpasok mo sa marriage, because this is also a marriage card, you wanted to be very sure na this is the person, ito na yung relationship na talagang sabi nga nila yung magbibigay sa'yo ng total fulfillment. You just wanted to be sure about this. Kaya hindi ka basta-basta gumagawa ng action kaagad. Okay? So, ba't andito yung Ten of Pentacles? Yung hamon na hinaharap ng person mo sa'yo o sa relationship na ito. Okay, so yung Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So yung hamon na nararamdaman o hinaharap ng person mo sa relationship na to is, since this is a page, yung offer mo is quite small sa ngayon. Nararamdaman ng person mo o nakikita niya na hindi ka pa ganun totally all out, and it's nagiging burden to sa kanya. Yung offer na pansimula lang, yung hindi pa siya totally ganun kakampante pagdating sa finances mo kasi maliit pa lang ino-offer mo, or ang nakikita niya is walang masyadong effort na ginagawa para makamit itong Ten of Pentacles, para matupad itong wini-wish na magkaroon kayo ng total abundance or happiness sa relationship na to. Maliit pa lang yung ino-offer, maliit yung nakikitang nung person mo sa ino-offer mo sa kanya. Okay? So, ano yung pinaka minahal niya sa'yo, yung nagustuhan niya tungkol sa'yo, is represented by the card of Judgment. So, yung Judgment is clarified by Strength, 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay? So, ang pinaka nagustuhan niya sa'yo is because you are very courageous, because sabi ko nga dito sa Judgment, you know exactly what you want. You know the path or the way how to do it, or how to get into your kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. You know exactly what you wanted to do, or you know how to do it. And you have all the courage and strength to do what you wanted to do. And you would do all the battles. In other words, gagawin mo lahat para matupad ito. And you're willing to work it out. You're giving all your best. Pagdating sa skills mo, you're very good at what you do. You know, yung pinapakita mo sa yung intellectual o yung kapasidad mo sa pagtatrabaho, kung gaano kang kagaling, and people admire you for that. And your person definitely admire you for that. You know, with the courage. In other words, pag may competition, what I'm saying is, pag may competition sa work, you will work very hard para mas lalo ka pang mag-achieve o makuha mo yung goal na yon. And that is what your person loves about you. You're very determinado kang tao to succeed. Okay, that's what your person has love about you. Okay? Kasi alam mo, you know your path, you know what to do, you know what you want. Okay? So, yung susunod nating is ang kailangan o ang kanilang pag-asa pagdating sa iyo. Ano yung hopes ng person mo is represented by the Ace of Cups. So, clarify natin. Andito yung Ace of Cups. Yung Nine of Pentacles is being single and having it all. And ang susunod na card doon is the Six of Swords rather. And this is going to a calmer water. So, ang hino-hope ng person mo sa'yo is for this being abundant and single to be able to move to the next level of getting serious with this relationship. Okay? So, yung hindi ka na ma-stuck sa ganitong energy, but rather you would take this relationship to the next level wherein mas calmer yung water, in other words, to a much peaceful place wherein both of you would be now discussing more of the relationship. Yung kung saan na kayo patungo, ano na ba talaga, ikaklaruhin mo na mabuti kung ano na yung plano sa relationship na to. Hindi lang yung magfo-focus ka na sa sarili mo about, having all the money, trying to work hard, establish yourself financially, but more of really going into and having that discussion with regards to ano bang plano, what is the plan for this relationship to go further or to the next level. Ano yung ayaw niya sa'yo is represented by the Magician. Okay, so yung ayaw ng person mo sa'yo is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Wheel of Fortune, of course, is definitely that change that is being required for you to do. And of course, yung ayaw niya is yung pagiging dalang Empress ho kasi is somebody na talagang doesn't stoop down, hindi siya bumababa sa trono niya dahil siya yung queen of all queens. Siya yung pinakakataas-taasan na reyna ng mga reyna. Ang binibigay niya is rebirth. Nagbibigay siya ng buhay, abundance, love. Everything na inawakan niya ay nagiging maganda. Ayaw niya sa iyo to kasi hindi ka bumababa o yung pride mo. You're very hard-headed. Sabihin, hindi, very stubborn. Hindi ka basta-basta mapapaltan o magbabago. Even with the wheel of fortune. Kasi kung titignan mo, you're given all the tools that you need. So talaga magsasucceed ka. With the wheel of fortune here, change will happen na magiging maganda. And of course, the Empress is all about abundance. So, bakit ayaw nung person mo to? This is all very positive. Ano natin? Clarify pa natin. Okay, so clarify pa natin further. So, there's the moon and the tree of... Session ako kung maingay kasi bukas yung aking window. So, it has been further clarified by the moon and the three of cups. So, pagdating sa moon, mayroong mga shadow side, which is mga bagay na hindi mo nilalabas. Something to do with a third party perhaps, or how you celebrate, how you deal with this, yung mga friends mo. This kasi could be a card for about friendship, celebration, reunion, partying. So, malihim ka pagdating doon. And yun yung ayaw ng person mo. And the way I see this, mabongga ka pagdating sa pakikipag-party, pakikipagtungo sa mga friends mo. Pero nililihim mo to o hindi ka ganun ka-open sa person mo. You don't really share that whatever yung mga happenings na yun sa person mo. May mga lihim ka pa rin sa kanya because of the moon. Merong things na hindi clear. So, yun yung ayaw niya sa'yo. Hindi ka all out open. Okay, so, ano yung totoong intention niya sa'yo? Is represented by the Ten of Cups. So, let's clarify. Okay, so clarified by Four of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So, yung intention mo na magkaroon ng total happiness, nagkakaroon ng, yung intention ng person mo na magkaroon ng total happiness sa relationship na to, is parang may mga regrets, no? Nang nakikita niya that hindi mo pinapansin yung offer na to sa'yo, na still cannot make that decision, and na-feel ng person mo na person was left out in the cold. So, parang wala, yung dinedmang mo lang, hindi mo binigyan ng attention o hindi mo binigyan ng importansya kasi hindi mo pinansin hindi mo pinapansin, hindi mo binibigyan ng halaga, hindi ka makadecide agad, and parang gusto mo nang i-abandon nitong relationship na to, parang iwan na, parang just put it at the back burner, wag muna ngayon, hindi pa panahon para maging ganun kaseryoso o para ikamit itong o para ikamit o ma-fulfill itong Ten of Cups, kasi hindi mo pinapansin you don't want it to fulfill that yet, you cannot make any decision. Gusto mo parang i-abandon. Ngayon, ano yung meron kayo mutually? So, represented by the Knight of Swords. So, nakikita ko dito, Taurus, hindi ka totally pa kasi solve sa relationship na to. You are doing good when it comes to your career. You know what you wanted. You know what to plan for. Pero ang pinapakita mo kasi sa person mo ay hindi enough para maka-feel ng stability or security yung person mo sa'yo. It could be also financially, tsaka emotionally. Yun yung nararamdaman niya. Kaya parang ang feeling niya is hindi ka ganun ka-interesado sa kanya o sa relationship niyo. And it is been worrisome. Nagwo-worry siya. Nagwo-worry siya na hindi matutupad yung gusto niya na maging abundant kayo financially at maging maligaya kayo sa relationship. Ang nakikita niya kasi more or less is nakafocus ka lang sa sarili mo. You're busy with your career. You are concentrating on other things except yung relationship nyo. Kung titignan mo, sasabihin ko sana, bakit walang masyadong cups? Kaso dumating na yung Knight of Cups eh. Kasi all you have is, of course, may Ace of Cups, which is what you wanted, na yung parang inaasahan ng person mo, but na magkaroon ng new beginning in love. Okay, so babalik tayo. Knight of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay, so yun sasabi ko nga, yung pareho kayo mutually is, you wanted yung offer ng love na to. You both wanted that. You both wanted na wala nang secrets, at yung secret man, kung may secret man kayo when it comes to your emotion, masabi na, lumabas na, mapag-usapan, ma-all out na, Sabi ko nga, you lay everything on the table para maging clear. Kasi yung offer na love na to, sa totoo lang, hindi pa kayo klaro pareho eh. Yung love na ino-offer mo sa kanya o yung love ng person mo na ino-offer sa iyo, hindi kayo parehong clear. Maraming hindi nasasabi. A lot of things are not spoken about or being felt when it comes to your emotions. Ano yung pinakamahusay na posibleng resulta para sa inyong pareho o sa relationship na to? Okay, so ang pinakamahusay na posibleng resulta with the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands and the Devil. So, yung Four of Pentacles is really holding on or holding tightly dito sa relationship na to. And yung Three of Wands is looking out, waiting for that ship to come. Sabi nga nila yung nag-iintay kayo pareho. Ito yung advice, nag-iintay kayo pareho na maalis na tong. The devil is all about obsession, doing things na mali, na magkaroon ng pagbabago. Kaya andito yung Tower, it's asking for change. Okay, let's clarify ba't andito yung devil. Okay, so yung final outcome, bakit ng devil, is because ang kailangan dito ay yung communication. Sabi ko nga mag-usap. This is the outcome. Okay? When I was initially shuffling the cards, I have to put this back kasi nasobra yung pagpipik ko. But it was really meant to come out. You need to have that back and forth communication. Stop just waiting. Holding on, not speaking or anything. Ang pinakamaganda kasi is wag mag-hold on, wag mag-intay. Itigil na yung mga masasamang thoughts or gawain and have that back-to-back conversation. Kailangan mag-usap kayo. ng masinsinan. So, tingnan natin kung ano pa yung message ni Angel sa inyo. I bury myself in work to forget you. I wish I could have shared my good news with you. So attracted to you. You came so close. You came closer than anyone. I'm starting to understand our connection, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay. So, I bury myself in work to forget you. So, ito yung, di ba, minention natin? And something to do with here. Di ba? Very abundant siya. So, nag-work siya very hard. Sandali. Nandito yun eh. Let me show you. Working very hard. I bury myself to work to forget you. Ito yun, the Three of Pentacles. Working very hard para makalimutan ka. I wish I could have shared my good news with you. Ito yung to do with the Three of Cups. I wish I could have shared. Diba sabi ko, the moon is all about keeping secrets. Hindi niya share good news. This is all about celebration. And then, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Hindi pa pala. Sorry. Ito, I'm so attracted to you. Of course, yung attraction is, ito yung message is here. Of course, yung the priestess is very attractive. You know? Very attractive. Tsaka yung dito. And of course, itong Nine of Pentacles because here, makita mo very ganda siya, ayos niya, mayaman, yung postura niya maayos. So andun yung attraction sa'yo. And then I'm starting to understand our connection. So this is something to do with, of course, having that Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is all about, and of course yung new love na to with the offer of yung Knight of Cups. And yung connection na sinasabi niya is something to do with this. It is an 11-11 card. It is a twin flame or a soulmate card. Okay? And then, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Of course, to let you go is letting go, or here, with the Three of Swords. This is also letting go. This is letting go. Hindi ka pinapansin, or this is definitely letting go. The Five of Pentacles. And of course, you came closer than anyone. So for him, of course, closer it could be, of course, is something to do with this, and the High Priestess. You came closer than anyone. Ito po yan. Okay? Sana po nakatulong sa inyo ang reading na ito. At salamat po sa panonood ng video. Sa lahat po ng mga aking mga subscribers, marami pong salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagbigay po ng suporta at pagmamahal sa aking pong channel. At para po sa mga bago pong mga aking viewers, malaki po ang maitutulong ninyo kung kayo po ay makakapag-like and subscribe para po ito sa pagpapatuloy po ng ating channel. And naglo-look forward po ako sa mga susunod po nating video. Marami pong salamat ulit sa panonood. Mag-ingat po tayong lahat. God bless po. Take care. Love you all.